Most social media content today is consumed in total silence. If your video doesn't have text on screen, it is essentially invisible to a massive portion of your audience as they scroll past. That is the specific problem Premium Auto Caption Studio solves. It's a dedicated tool designed to anchor viewer attention and stop that silent scroll. But unlike standard captioning tools, this doesn't run in the cloud. There are no monthly subscription fees, and your raw files never leave your machine because the entire architecture runs entirely on your local hardware. Relying on third-party cloud platforms means trading away your data privacy and paying recurring budget costs. Running a local architecture takes that control back and gives it directly to you. Before launching the studio, you need a strict technical foundation. Your machine must be running Windows 10 or 11 with Python 3.10 or higher and have FFmpeg installed to handle the actual video processing. AI transcription is a heavily demanding process. To handle that intense computational load efficiently, you're going to need an NVIDIA GPU. Once those prerequisites are met, the workflow is incredibly fast. You can drop in a raw, unedited clip and export a published, algorithm-ready file with perfectly timed captions in under 5 minutes. Meeting these technical requirements takes a bit of initial setup, but crossing that barrier gives you a permanent, high-volume production capability that costs exactly $0 to operate. Launch your local server and open this interface in your browser. Step 1, click Choose Files to load your uncaptioned MP4. Next, define your export intent. To create a social media clip, check Burn MP4 to permanently fuse the text into the video track. Getting this configuration right dictates whether your render is ready for social algorithms or just a raw file for a standard media player. This middle section handles visual engineering, bypassing complex motion graphics software. Select your visual identity from preset cards like Premium Gold or Neon Pop. To ensure the style works for your footage, use the built-in validation tool on the right. The live preview lets you see results immediately. You can rapidly prototype your typography in real time, long before committing to a full render. This instant visual feedback removes the costly trial and error cycle that usually plagues hard-coded video typography. This bottom section houses advanced parameters. Switch your Whisper X AI model, though larger models demand more GPU VRAM, or use the typography menu to override preset layouts. Finally, click the yellow Render button to initiate the processing sequence. Your generation time here is tethered entirely to your own hardware. The stronger your local machine is, the faster it finishes. You aren't waiting in a queue on a remote cloud server. Taking ownership of that processing load is the necessary trade-off. You supply the computing power, and you retain absolute data sovereignty and avoid recurring fees. When the render completes, simply check your local machine's designated output folder to retrieve the file. Your final MP4 is now complete. It has perfectly timed text baked into the visual track, making it engaging and ready for immediate deployment across any social feed. If you plan on doing this often, you can eliminate the repetitive setup entirely. Use the configuration saving system to lock in your settings for instant batch processing next time. With this workflow, your PC is now a private, high-volume asset factory. Check the description to download the tool and subscribe to the channel for more guides on optimizing your production pipeline.